Every night your mind dies, but you are ignorant of it. On the seat of meditation, through the Vedantic inquiry, in this class, right now, let the mind die. That means let the thought die. And this idea is being conveyed in this 34th verse. Vritti vyapyatvame vritti vyapyatvame फलव्याप्ति कथं भवेत् फलव्याप्ति कथं भवेत् स्वप्रकाशस्वरूपत्वात् सिद्धत्वाच्चिदात्मनः. The pure conscious self, being self-illumined and self-determined, there can be only vritti vyapti. The phala vyapti cannot exist. That means that when you think about the self, when you think about the reality, when you think about the God, if any story is getting created by that particular thought, when I use the thought comes self. If that, oh self, I must, it is Satchidanand, it is false. You have created a story. I want to know the self. The self is Shivoham, Shivoham. False. It is Rama, Krishna, false. It is this body, breath, mind, intellect, false. You cannot call self as anything else. Self is all by itself as it is. You cannot call water as anything else. Water cannot be anything else. You may use the words tides, waves, breakers, froth, droplets, river, lake, pond, well, but water is water. I keep saying, you are touching, tasting, feeling water on the ocean when you go to the beach, but you are calling it a wave. Giving names has to be stopped. So, phala vyapti means where there is no consequent thought as a result of the previous thought. Vritti vyapti means that just the thought is there and there is no next thought, and it also goes away. So let's see what he says. So there are two words, vritti vyapti and the phala vyapti. When a thought of an object is illumined by the reflected consciousness, two distinct effects are seen. The object is known and there is a knower of that object as distinct from the object. The first is referred to as vritti vyapti and the latter as phala vyapti. With these definition of the terms in mind, let us discuss the present shloka. In an attempt to practice the Tattvamasi Mahavakya, the technique of awareness or Viveka is inquired. Now what I have just now explained to you, we'll just see it in this light. When an object comes into the field of the senses during the waking state, an initial thought about that object first takes place. Understood? It was told 2 verses before. This is called Vishyakara Vritti, means the thought of the object object has created a thought on the mind. This Vishyakara Vritti is illumined by the light of pure consciousness, which results in the knowledge of that particular object. This is Vritti Vyapti. So, this Vishyakara Vritti is illumined by the light of pure consciousness, which results in the knowledge of that particular object. So, when there is a mirror, the object will automatically get reflected, isn't it? Yeah? So the objects of the world are getting reflected on your mind, and then the illuminator, as I gave the example before, right now so many objects are getting reflected on your mind, but you are giving attention to the words of the teacher right now, or to the body of the teacher right now. Or if I shift your attention, look at that Krishna there, now all of your attention has gone to the Krishna. Now it is, so you are selecting, and so when you give attention to that, you are illuminating that particular object. Right now you are illuminating this particular object, and when you illuminate something and come to know it, it is called vritti vyapti. This vritti vyapti is meaningful only when it is followed by phala vyapti, that is, there is an owner of the knowledge of the object. So how do you come to know that this is uncle? Or how do you come to know I am the Swami? How do you come to know that this camera is the same camera from yesterday? How do you come to know that you have to come to this house every day for the satsang? How do you come to know? How do you know this Swami is the same Swami who was there yesterday? How do you know this is the same house as from yesterday? Who is knowing this? Say you are saying something?
By the object we identify with the form and come.
But that's not the answer. Be very careful and alert in what I am saying now. I have said it before, I am repeating again. Anything that you cognize, if I say, I know Radha, story over. When you say living in the now, at this now, I am with you 100%. Next moment, I am with you 100%. At this moment, I am aware of myself 100%. What the words are coming out of my mouth. Because that's where my attention is. Eyes are looking at you all, but my attention is here. Now, I am aware of my speech, but my attention is on you. So, who is this person who says, I know Surendran, I know Stanton, I know Radha, and creates a story for himself and etches out a personality for himself, and whom we call Radha or Surendran or Stanton or Teresa? Who is this?
Ego.
This fellow is the
Ego.
ego, correct. The phala vyapti, the continuity from yesterday to today, from last lecture to this lecture. Where did we finish last week? Verse 32. Where are we starting today? Verse 32. For whom is this continuity? For whom is the wife, the children, the parents, the yesterday, the today, the tomorrow? For whom is this? For the ego. When I see Stanton, immediately all other thoughts about Stanton come, isn't it? That is phala vyapti. And how does a master live?